1951, two of the most stubborn men in Italy can't agree on who travels to who. One builds engines, the other draws beauty. Neither backs down, so they meet halfway. That handshake gave shape to every Ferrari you've ever wanted. The second man's name was Pininfarina. 70 years later, his studio set the cars aside and drew this. Pininfarina. For almost a century, this studio dressed Ferrari, Maserati, Alfa Romeo. They never just built the engines, they built the reason you wanted the engine in the first place. In Dubai, the usual move is the opposite. Borrow a famous name, stick it on the facade, and then raise the price. A logo instead of a meaning. Here, it's reversed. Pininfarina didn't glue anything on, they drew this building from the first line. And they didn't stop at the facade. The furniture inside these apartments is theirs too. And a quick reminder, you can click the link in the description for the catalog or message me directly on WhatsApp for a private consultation if you have serious interest for this project or other similar ones. That way we can discuss your requirements, your budget, your preferred completion date, and we can assess whether this project is a perfect fit for you. Now, where does it stand? Dubai Media City. Across the street, the offices of Google, Amazon, and Visa. 5 minutes to the sea. So what does that mean for you? When you rent an apartment like this out, your tenant isn't just anyone. It's someone who draws a salary from companies like this, who wants to walk home. Demand that doesn't dry up, even when the market gets rough. And the view is its own story. From the upper floors, 3 icons line up in a single window. Palm Jumeirah, the sail of Burj and the Burj Khalifa. In all of Dubai, angles like that you can count on one hand, and usually you pay extra for it. Here, it's simply part of the project. And while the tower is still rising, what's already built into it is the kind of thing that you feel with your body, not just on a screen. 66 floors, just 310 apartments. It's not an anthill, it's a quiet house. An infinity pool on the 40th floor, facing the open sea, designed by Pininfarina, built by hand in Italy. The wood, the stone, the edge of the table, you run your fingers across. It comes from the same logic as the cabin of a sports car. Beauty that you can actually touch. Hello, and thank you for joining. Let me put this down. I was just in the middle of actually choosing my next Ferrari, but I'll get back to that later. Now, I'm excited to show you a tour of my future 2-bedroom apartment here, Pininfarina Ferrari Furnishing. And my favorite part about this place, what really drew me in, is the finishing, is the color scheme. And you're going to see, this is my personal favorite, this green quartz sort of design throughout the interior, which stretches all the way to the other side here of the kitchen. And it is very spacious for living and dining. And one of my favorite parts here is the open view. Take a look at that. Palm Jumeirah, Atlantis Hotel, Burj Al Arab, and the open sea. I can wake up to this, have a coffee over here every morning, and it's very, very premium and authentic. And I want to direct your attention to the sleek finishing, sleek fixtures throughout the property, which is very indicative of Ferrari themselves. I mean, if you take a look at the car, it is all about the slanting and the sort of sleek design. And you kind of get that in this unit as well. If you look at the fixtures over there, all of the finishing, there's a bit of that curvature all throughout. It even extends up to parts of the ceiling, which is very nice. It's a really nice touch. And there's always an option here in this property to get your furnishing from Pininfarina, from Ferrari as well. The project doesn't come fully furnished, but there is an additional option for those that want it. And of course, that's what I want myself. And personally, I always love the green and the brown combined together. That's usually my favorite color scheme in interiors. And it extends as well to the dining area. Even the seats, they're soft, suede material. And they have that sort of, come take a look at this edge. It's almost like a sports car design, like a Ferrari seat in a way. At least that's what comes to mind for me. And a dining table that comfortably seats 8 to 10 people. Very, very nice stuff. And you do have this kitchen as well. And I love when it's always transparent like this. It really resembles true value and luxury. And marble countertops, of course, you need high quality for a property like this. And as always, all the kitchen appliances, they're included and they're always branded, you know, with top of the line stuff like Miele. Miele appliances are #1 here in Dubai. And pretty spacious, very nice. I like how elegant and smooth everything is here. So this is really one of my favorite styles of a kitchen. It's almost part of the dining area, of course, but it's also isolated as well. Now let's have a look at the bedrooms. After all, this is a 2-bedroom unit. And here let's start off with our second bathroom, if we include the guest bathroom. And very nice, of course, with the colors and the marble. The finishing is all really about high quality. You know, you really feel it when you're in here, and it's sort of closed off. Standing shower, rainfall head as well. And marble is everywhere. You're surrounded by it in these bathrooms, in this property. And here is bedroom #1. Very sleek finishing, very nice color. Again, I love this sort of light wooden color, especially when it contrasts with a sort of greenish teal sort of color too. And we can't forget the sleek design. Now, I know it might look like a small detail, but it really pays tribute to that Ferrari design, that sort of sleek, curvy model. And last but not least, the master bedroom, master wardrobe, master bathroom as well. Let's take a look at this beauty here. Almost panoramic in design, open concept, you know, plenty of hanging space, you know, room and space to store all sorts of clothing, shoes if you wanted, accessories. I mean, there's space here all throughout too. It might be difficult to see at first, but all throughout here, there's room for all sorts of accessories and clothing. And the bathroom, which is obviously a gorgeous one, with the marble walls as well. And I always love when the bathtub is this sort of almost glass material. When it's colored, it's beautiful. Well, even if it's black, whether it's bronze or gray, it's always nice when it's not that standard white one. And the stand-up shower as well. I love this sort of curvature here, that little curve. And of course, you can keep the door open, you can close it off. Very nice, and room here to store your shampoo, conditioner, all of that stuff. His and her section with this marble countertop as well. Always nice when you have stuff like this, especially in the bathroom, you know, where there's water and things can get wet. We don't want this to be wooden. We need that marble. And where the magic happens, the master bedroom with the largest windows here out of the bedrooms, open space, Palm Jumeirah, of course, the open sea, and a very large, spacious bedroom, of course. And you can see that sleek, curvy style we were talking about earlier, really resembling that Ferrari elegance, of course. And you've got a leather headboard here for the bed. And this is all just very good stuff with the green and the brown. Lots of space. You have your mirror here as well. And whenever you want to watch some TV in bed, of course, you have that privilege. And I just wanted to show you what these units look like. Rather than just talk to you about them, I wanted you to see what kind of quality, what kind of elegance is provided in an elegant location like Dubai Media City. Let's be honest, the Dubai market is slightly cooling, so why get in now? because what's cooling is the generic housing on the outskirts, built years ahead of demand. But this, in a prime location, the Pininfarina name, 310 apartments only, it doesn't really get cheaper in the long run. This is where money hides, and you're getting it at the very start. And the price? 3.4 million AED. The handover? Third quarter of 2027. And here's the part that matters the most, the payment plan. 30-70. 30% now and during construction, 70% on handover, a year and a half out from now. And when the price per square foot has already climbed, 30% is all it takes to step into a Pininfarina residence, plus a 10-year golden visa for the whole family. I'm not going to tell you to run before the units are gone, although the best views usually do go first, because that's how it works in Dubai. But I will put it simply, if you have watched this far, most likely you are already seriously interested, so don't forget to click the link for the catalog or to message me directly on WhatsApp, and we will have a conversation about your requirements and really truly assess whether this project is the perfect fit for you. So in summary, imagine this, a building that's 66 floors high, air purification, water filtration, heated floors, and silence inside the walls. 2 full floors are given to amenities, one to the family and the other up under the sky, quiet, pool, sauna, a hammam, and a lounge essentially above the city, with views of the open sea, Palm Jumeirah, the Atlantis hotels, the golf course, Burj Al Arab, Burj Khalifa, all of these famous landmarks and locations from one project, from one window. And let's not forget, starting price 3.4 million AED, and the most important part is the payment plan, 30-70. Out of your pocket, only 30% during construction until completion. And let's not forget, furnishing, essentially Pininfarina furnishing in this project. And as always, don't forget to join the community, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.